The name of a man killed in what's being called a suspicious death on West 10th Street has been released. Erie police continue looking into the circumstances. The victim identified as 29-year-old Sean Calary of Erie. The incident happened Thursday evening shortly after 5 p.m. Erie police responded to a call that first came in as a burglary in progress. Police say the 29-year-old broke into the home of his ex-girlfriend in the 1100 block of West 10th Street. After Calary entered the home, they say a fight broke out between him and the ex-girlfriend's brother. According to the Erie Times News, the man attacked the brother with a baseball bat, causing significant injuries. During the fight, the two men fell to the ground. While on the ground, Calary became unresponsive. He was pronounced dead at the hospital shortly before 6:30 last night. Coroner Lyle Cook has not released a cause of death. Samir Nefsi joins us now in the newsroom with much more from neighbors in the 1100 block of West 10th. Samir.
Sean, good evening to you. That is right. There are still many questions surrounding what took place in that complex in the 1100 block of West 10th Street. Tonight, neighbors, however, are saying it was just a matter of time before something happened.
Donna Fluente says she always keeps her guard up in her West 10th Street neighborhood.
Overall, when I first moved in, I thought it was a decent neighborhood. The people seem pretty friendly and whatnot, but over the time of living here, I haven't heard too many good things.
She says it's scary to hear about the alleged break-in and death of 29-year-old Sean Calary.
Is it surprising to hear of that in this block?
Not really. Not really.
Now, we spoke with one neighbor who lives just across the street saying that he's had issues before with this location. However, he never anticipated something like this would happen.
They're having lots of parties over there. I could tell, it's a matter of time before it kind of like boiled over, so to speak, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. The
35-year-old lives across the street, says this activity makes him nervous trying to raise a family in the neighborhood.
You fear for that stuff. Drugs are never something you want in your neighborhood. It just brings all bad stuff out of people.
Bixby says he's noticed a lot of traffic in and out of the house. We did stop by the West 10th Street house to see if anyone in the complex wanted to speak about the events that took place. Nobody answered during our visit.
Now, Calary's aunt was around in the area when we were there. She did stop by and talk with us. She didn't want to go on camera. She said that he was a father of three. Now, we also did reach out to the City of Erie Police Department. They are declining to comment at this time. I'll send it back to you in studio.
Samir Nefsi reporting.